Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Khalid Al Khalaila. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant with Canada International Immigration Investor Services. Today, I wanted to really explain something about how larger immigration law firms works. I have worked for some, and unfortunately, a lot of the times, they justify the large fees by, because they're such a large firm, they have 50 staff, they have 10, 15 staff. But my experience with not all, but some, that they hire people at $17 an hour. They have no legal training. A lot of the times that they get these unauthorized regular people who have not really studied immigration law to do the filing of the application. Then you get one person to check it. I've seen some cases where there's mistakes has been done, but a lot of the time where they're about like cranking numbers. Well, how many application you can do per day or per hour? It's not about how accurately you do an immigration application. I think this is extremely important when you're selecting your firm. You have to ask that firm that you're hiring, or the immigration consultant, or RCIC, or Center for Regulated Canadian Immigration Consultant, or a law firm, who's going to be working on my file. Is it the lawyer? Is it the immigration consultant? Or is it one of their staff? I think it's unethical when you're charging somebody $250 an hour to go and hand a file for somebody who have no legal training whatsoever, might have some experience from practice, and pay them $17 or $18 an hour because these firms are trying to make the most profit possible. I think we have to sign a code of ethics when we're practicing Canadian immigration law. If you're practicing to bring credibility to the profession, but if you're practicing to make as much money as possible, then that's the route you take. I'm from the. I always answer my messages directly. I consult my client directly. But I think it's very important that for people, especially overseas, who have no knowledge of the Canadian system. I mean, that's why the Canadian government, they have created the system, the Canadian College of Citizenship and Immigration Consultant, to make sure that the public is protected. I mean, this is something a lot of people, they want to have the less fees. No, I think you have to do a little bit more research than that. You should check if the immigration consultant have a number with the CIC, which is the College of Immigration Citizenship Consultants. You can actually open this and see if they have complaint against them, if they have how well. I've been practicing since 2017, for almost 8 years now, and I have no complaint, thank God, and because we carry our profession with integrity, and we take it seriously. I mean, I'm from maybe an old school that maybe you can get cheat somebody, but you cannot cheat God. And I think if you believe in that there's I guess a super being watching you is more important to me and to some professionals in our field than the people who just see how they can manipulate the rules and the regulations. I think that's something very important, and I think people, they have to be extremely careful when they're choosing their immigration consultant, because this is about future. I mean, I know there are some people in countries like Sri Lanka, India, Nepal, even Morocco, or third world countries, that they sell their homes, to be able to afford the immigration application. I had a call. I mean, the reason I'm making this video, because I had a call from a young lady from Algeria that somebody charged her $8,000, and it was, they were sending her like false job offers. And I think you have to wonder that if there's no like a job offer supermarket where you can go and pick up this work permit and send it to you. I mean, you have to apply. I mean, how, and also unfortunately the laws does not protect the fool. You have to understand and do your homework. And I understand it's difficult. I mean, when you don't know, but that's why you have, the Canadian government, there is organization like the CIC and Quebec and other organization that they provide us with a lot of training and we have to be following a very strict code of ethics to make sure that we're practicing immigration law, Canadian immigration law, with helping our clients, whether they're students, immigrants, or investors, according to an excellent code of ethics that where the person, the client, is protected. And that's why each person like myself, who are a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, we have to sign before we start consulting somebody a retainer agreement, which is almost like 8 to 10 pages, and outline our responsibility, the client responsibility, the fees, when is the fees they have to be paid. You also have to sign something called a use of representative form in order for me or another RCIC to represent you with IRCC, with the Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. These important, these basic stuff that anybody should understand them and follow them. I wish you all the very best. If you are interested in booking a consultation, we're more than happy to, to help you. And I think these consultations, they're meant to see if you qualify, yes or not. Instead of paying $4,000 or $5,000 or $8,000, then you end up actually losing all your money. Don't trust people who give you guarantees. It's actually illegal in Canada to guarantee results on Canadian immigration file. It's the worst question I get from a client. What is the percentage of my success? Well, I haven't even seen your file yet. I mean, you have to think wisely, because I'm sure you work hard to earn your money. And there is a legitimate immigration consulting law firm in Canada that our company been around for about 27 years. We started as basically a consulting firm to help students, and it evolved, in immigration law and doing university affairs. We also publish a magazine called International Education. If you need to contact us, you can email us at info@canadainternational.com or at WhatsApp 14502